It says the ones with the tiny hole in the shell means there's a worm in them. You see that little hole?
Yeah. Makes sense.
Let's see if there is.
Yep, there he is.
Yep.
See if I can see him in there. Learned from a comment is that acorns actually have a lot of nutritional value. We did some research on our own, but someone told us to do some research, and when we did, we found out acorns, if prepared properly, have a lot of nutritional value. Getting ready. Father comes tomorrow. I'm so excited for everyone to meet him. I'm excited to see him. What are we doing?
Well, the process to eating acorns is extensive. So the first thing I had to do was pick the acorns. Second thing you have to do is pick out the good acorns from your collection, and those are any without holes, the ones that are brown. Anything green is not ripe yet, so brown acorns are ripe. And I also saw that acorns, because there's lots of oak trees that produce acorns, and oak trees that have the acorn cap that's big, the bigger the cap, the more acidic with tannins it is. So you want to have an acorn with the smaller cap. The smaller the cap, the sweeter they'll be. So I think we found some pretty good ones. I got all the good ones picked out, and it says if you have any that afloat in water, which I have, probably also have worms. So we're gonna go through and take out all my floaters, which I did pretty good. And then the next process is to let them dry so we can crack the shells off them.
De-shell them?
De-shell them. Says the best thing to use is a hammer. That's a good start. The reason that you have to boil the tannins out of these is because tannins are actually an anti-nutrient. So if you consume tannins, they actually stop your body from absorbing nutrients.
So that's why I got to boil them before.
So you got to boil that tannin out. But here's they're pretty nice sized nut inside. That's just a half of one.
One of the things that we're doing preparing for my father's like really good. He's grown plants my whole life. He has a big greenhouse at his house in New Jersey. And we've never been able to keep plants alive, and everything he's given us has died pretty much back in, our travels. But now we are doing better, and Jessica is, as you can see, replanting some things so we can put these all back inside, so when my father gets here, he sees plant life. Looks good, babe. My dad will be proud.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
What did you say?
He said he looks much happy in there, don't you think?
Yeah, I do.
Looks better in there.
Looks much better.
Oh, the sound of that rope going around that tree giving me goosebumps. And for all of you that are wondering what we're up to,
we ain't got no clean clothes.
Making a clothesline.
She's mad at me for putting it all the way over here, but it needs to.
We don't have much trees on our open land. We have lots.
Did you say we don't have a lot of trees?
You know what I mean, like.
Everyone, drop a comment and tell her she's being silly. We have plenty of trees, but we have
none over there.
We just don't have any open space in between any trees right now, and I don't want to cut anything.
And all the leaves are almost off of these guys, so I can trust that they won't fall too much dust and dirt onto my luxury washing we're about to perform.
There you go.
Much better.
Much better. Tight.
Nice and tight.
Let's go do laundry.
Yay. Drilling through rubber. Is it? I feel like it's not even moving the clothes. There's the cable. It's not a water.
Rinse cycle.
Yep. Don't have any clothes. Laundry's done. Now we use our fancy smancy dryer.
I'm happy that we're doing the laundry this way. Saves a lot of money, and I think it works better almost.
Yeah, you definitely cleaned them better.
It definitely cleaned them better, so guess what? It's what we both doing now.
Have any innovative ideas on how to wring that out without hurting our hands so much? That'd be top notch.
Just down here, like my favorite spot of the property at where I want to build the cob house. Just kind of imagining, hoping that this spot will work for it. But it's not the reason I'm talking to you right now. I wanted to talk to you a little bit on a more personal note. I know we show you a lot of what we're doing, but I haven't really let you in personally as much as I would like to. You know, I really want to get to know you, because me and Jess do consider every single subscriber, person who watches this, family and a friend. And I'm not just saying that. We truly want to build a community, an off-grid community here on the property, but also an off-grid online community, a family. We got some really big announcements that I think you're going to be excited about. I know Jess and I are, and we'll be kind of letting that be known here in the next week or so. But, you know, I wanted to talk why I moved off grid, why we moved off grid. And I spent years in the rigmarole of society trying to be somebody that I wasn't, trying to live up to other people's expectations, and all at the same time not being a very good individual. I never really knew anything other than just trying to get what I wanted in the past. And it's been years that I've been working on myself, both, you know, spiritually, mentally, and physically, and really working hard. And this being off grid was one of those first steps in working on myself, because I feel it allowed me to leave the distractions of everything else and kind of take it back to basics, back to a minimalist lifestyle. And I would like to learn it. If you're new to this channel, we have zero experience. This is all new to us. We're just rolling up our sleeves and doing our best and learning as we go. If you have any tips or see us doing something wrong, hey, drop a comment and let us know. I'm open to suggestions. It's all a part of my personal growth, right? But yeah, we are super grateful for every single one of you all. Everything you've done, the support, people in the super chats giving it. I'm just mind blown. Really grateful. And we're gonna, and I promise you, we're gonna continue to improve, get better at what we do and the videos we make, and we're in this for the long haul with all of you. It's gonna be a good week. My dad arrives today. So excited. I'm so excited to share that moment with y'all, because I haven't seen him in a few years, and I usually don't see him for many years in between. Just from a young age, I was running around this world like a madman. I'm glad I've calmed down, and I'm glad that I'm finding my balance in life and found what I truly actually love. This is great. so peaceful. It's beautiful here. I'm really happy to have you along for this journey with us, and we'll see you through the week.
We received a really cool book on identifying North American mushrooms. So there's lots of mushrooms in the woods right now. We've been seeing them, so we're gonna...
A lot of coral mushroom too.
Yeah, we're gonna go down and see what we can identify. And we do know that there's coral mushrooms and chanterelles. So if we see those down there, we're gonna gather some up and have a mushroom lunch. Mushroom lunch.
Get some mushrooms. So we're going to a area of the property that we haven't shown y'all, and actually Jess hasn't seen this part of the property either. It's your first time down this side.
Yeah, down here.
Down here, but not over this way. So, all right, let's go. So cautious. So a really cool part of the property, everyone, is the beavers have built us a natural pond already. We've heard them beating around there, but this is one of my favorite parts too of the property. It's like, you know, it looks like a fairy tale forest down that way. This way it looks like the Louisiana swamp.
A little beaver dam.
Yep, you see it? You all see the beaver dam? Yeah. Yeah, look at that. They're so good at that. Now, most people would look at this and be like, destroying my land, but I see, you know, these beavers created a whole different ecosystem down here that's kind of cool.
Here's a mushroom.
Found a mushroom? Oh, yeah.
Oh. Called the orange-gilled waxy cap.
Orange-gilled waxy cap.
Orange-gilled waxy cap. Edibility. Edible.
Edible.
Seasons. June to October. Scattered on soil and humus and mixed woods. Yes, check. You guys think it's edible? Think we can trust our mushroom identification skills? There's so many mushrooms that look alike. It's pretty
scary.
Intense, yeah.
Not a mushroom, but it is pretty. What is it? That's a pretty plant.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Beans.
It is. Like ginger, but it's toxic.
Smell it. It even smells like it.
Oh wow, yeah, it does. It's good. Getting old. Check out these cool ones.
We found some red mushrooms.
Okay, so these are flat tops.
Inverted. They're like inverted. They're like...
This. Okay. Emetic Rusula 701. This book's awesome now. Mm-hmm. Poisonous.
Poisonous. Our first real poisonous one. Not just not edible, but poison. Y'all see this guy? He's got a red tip on him.
It says any species that is emetic shouldn't be eaten.
Okay.
So that's good to know.
So any emetic mushrooms not to be eaten. Okay. That'd be this guy.
Well,
bright white underneath. Red top. White gills. We have
a super interesting one.
Another fungus. This one looks like coral. It's odd. Definitely feels meaty.
It looks like more like cauliflower. So we found a jelly leaf mushroom, Tremellacea. Okay, it is edible, and
We got it. We can eat this crazy looking thing.
that's what it says.
All right. We shall take it. Careful. Look how neat it is.
See, like
He's
he's
growing.
growing right off a leaf.
Yep. What are you, little bright white puffy?
So this is a western lawn puffball mushroom, and let's check and see, because there's a few different types of puffballs. Some are edible. This one is not. Oh wait, yes it is.
Yeah, most all puffballs are edible. There's just a couple that...
Yeah. Western lawn puffball. See, here's one of the ones after it disintegrates. That's how I know.
Yeah, and if you open it, it should be white on the inside. White meat the whole way through. That's how
Break it open.
I would. It's white in there.
Yep.
That's it. That'll be it. Here's another one.
Found another edible.
Yay.
Found another one there.
Yep.
Cool. Here.
Okay, so this looks like maybe called a poison pie mushroom. It says it's moderately poisonous. So, we're not going to eat it.
Yeah, so we're not going to eat that at all.
Causes diarrhea, vomiting, abdominal pain for several hours.
Yeah, throw it down.
So, at least you know if you want to moderately torture somebody, they won't die from those ones.
So we found some coral mushroom. This is yellow coral, and it's edible. I'm told it's actually really good. So yeah, we found one at least. Stinks. Smells like butthole. Smell it.
Looks cool in there, huh? Like
Colorful.
colorful. It does.
I know we've been showing you guys a lot of foraging lately, but before winter actually really hits, we want to try and get as much knowledge of this property as possible.
Yeah.
And fungus was something that we
Have
haven't
no experience with.
at all. Well, no experience with anything,
That's fine.
but that was the first time I've ever tried foraging for mushrooms. Fungi. So we're gonna do more research on them and
Eat them.
eat them.
Cook them and eat them.
All the mushrooms that we found, we were gonna cook them and eat them, and I don't know. We don't know enough yet, and I'm kind of scared because a lot of them look very similar to the poisonous ones.
So if anybody knows, you can maybe give us a little bit of help. We definitely are pretty sure on the poof mushrooms.
These ones we know are good and edible.
But we have no idea what that thing is.
Yeah, if you can see that. It's kind of odd. The mushroom identifier app, and I found it in a book, I think, but you just never know. And then these little bad boys.
Yeah, super close to a toxic mushroom.
Yeah. So I think we decided just to be safe than sorry.
We picked mushrooms and we're not going to eat them. But we're going to identify.
We're going to try and identify them. We're going to try and see. I'm going to take them to somebody up here who knows about mushrooms and see if they can help us identify so we know what we're looking for next time. I think that's the safer alternative, because I know you'll all be sad if we died.
Yeah.
Father's almost here. Going to meet him right now. So, getting pumped. Thought you had a trailer.
What do you mean a trailer?
Oh, you said you loaded up a trailer.
I loaded up the car. I could a trailer all the way to Florida and then all the way to here.
Oh, okay.
Look in there.
I see.
You're loaded.
Hey, Dad.
You're loaded.
things first.
What's that?
I hope it doesn't all come piling out on you.
Present from Dad. Another Marilyn Monroe book.
Oh, I got a bunch of them.
Oh. Jess has an infatuation with Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
I think you have this book. Oh no, this book right here, right?
I have that one, yeah. These are great. There's all kinds of stuff in here.
Oh, some of that's my stuff. Just leave it in there for right
Okay.
All right, you ready to go up the hill?
I'm ready.
All right, I'm gonna ride with you.
You gotta. We can do that.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. So my father has made it, as you saw. He's getting the car, and we're going to start moving stuff down to the shed that he brought for us to help out. And we've been talking about plans. We got a lot of work to do, and I can't wait to show you everybody. So, a car packed full of stuff my dad brought. And what homestead is good without a Tiffany lamp? Oh, that's not even the good one, okay. Is that the Tiffany one?
No.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's it?
Yep.
Okay, so a Tiffany lamp, everyone. Thank you, Dad. We'll be able to put that up in the Cobb home. God, there's so much stuff in here. Getting some pretty cool stuff. Check out this Maryland picture. Nicely framed. My dad, for some reason, always loves bringing Jessica heels. Think she'll have any opportunity to wear these out here? Yeah, maybe not. Maybe when we go out. Big carbon filter, you know, brand new charcoal in it, so hopefully we can figure out something in the rainwater collection system to filter our water. Is this the draw knife? Yes. And how old is this, you said?
This would be on my grandfather's side. Oh, that's tape. I have it taped up. This thing is brutally sharp.
Okay.
Brutally sharp. That's why I got that in that thing.
Okay.
But this is at least, it's from the 1800s.
Really?
Late 1800s, but
Still very cool.
yeah, my grandfather.
Maybe the woodworking spirit of your grandfather will echo through me and through that. One of the things my dad said he was bringing that I was real excited about was this. Cast iron waffle maker for the fire or the stove. That's cool. Making some waffles.
That was kind of my thinking too.
There you go.
If we're thinking the same thing,
Water collection.
yeah, all I gotta do is run that other hose in the funnel down here.
Yeah.
Be perfect.
Right into the side hole.
Yep.
And
I love it.
sterilized. I washed it and sterilized it before I brought it from.
It's gonna work great.
And I washed it and sterilized it in Ocala.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Now I just wish it was full of water.
It will be.
We get some rain today, it will be.
Yeah. So we're just moving the non-tool stuff on the inside. I'm gonna go through it later, but it looks like it's cleared up and rain ain't coming now. It's so hit or miss. We got some really cool things, you know, personal heirlooms from like family as well. Like, you know, my father's shotgun, all kinds of cool stuff. My great-grandfather's draw knife. So yeah, it's gonna be a great stay, great visit. Glad y'all could join in with us. Join me for it. With living off-grid, there come a lot of different responsibilities, one of which is personal protection as well as protecting your personal belongings. And with the sheriff a fair distance away, a lot of those responsibilities fall more on us. That's why preventative measures need to be taken, and why I'm really happy to talk about this week's sponsor, Reolink, who sent us a solar-powered security camera to help out with some of these concerns. And here it is, Reolink's solar-powered Argus PT. And this camera boasts a range of features that range from pan tilt, IP65 weatherproof, 100% wire free and solar powered or recharged by battery power. It's got starlight night vision feature and a smart PIR sensor. Like I told Reolink, we're only going to do honest reviews on this channel, and I didn't really have an opportunity to test out all the functions yet. So throughout the week I'm going to be testing out things like how weatherproof it is, since we are going to be getting inclement weather, and how the night vision function really works. One of the things I can't screw into the side of the RV, so it's actually really easy to install. If you are screwing into something, it's only a few screws and it's in. But I've had to take a piece of wood and use some industrial adhesive to kind of put it to, so I had something to screw to on the side of the RV.
Yeah, looks good.
Wow, it gives you a really nice long cord for this solar panel. Plugging it in to charge. And everybody, sorry, I just sweat on y'all. If I'm saying that this is easy to install, it's friggin' easy to install. It's hard upside down.
I know.
And the antenna. If you are interested in purchasing this camera before I have a chance to really review it, there will be a link in the description, and if you use the coupon code 10SoulFed, you will get 10% off your order. But stay tuned for next week when I test out all the functions and features and see how we like this camera.
Yay, install.
So connecting the camera to the router was extremely simple through their app. I actually like how the directions were, and it's as simple as scanning your phone to connect it to your device and your router. Now, one thing I will say, for living off-grid, we are lucky to actually have cell phone service out here and internet. I know a lot of people don't. So if you do live in a situation where you don't have access to internet and connection to a router, this camera probably won't be good for you. But if you do, so far, so good. We'll find out. So what we're getting ready to do is figure out how we're going to install this wood stove in the camper. We got some good ideas from people from the comments. We also got some information from the person at the hardware store and from our own online research. So we have an idea. It's the only option we really have, but we're gonna see how this goes.
6 inches plus 6 inches is good. So put that tape there. Go out where you're going to go. If you're going to go through the ceiling, you can do that. A lot of people like doing that.
Yeah, I know.
But you're risking a leak.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go out
The window.
Out the window. Put them more there.
I'm drawing on your walls, honey.
18. By 17 and a half. And we only need to come out 2 foot.
got it right. Just going to.
Yes.
Okay. Right now we are just kind of measuring out and seeing where we're going to be putting the pipe, seeing how we're going to put the concrete board down to protect us from the mids catching on fire. So yeah, this is just a test run here.
They were putting this 6 inches from the wall.
Yep. Perfect. Putting in the wood stove. Now get it right to the edge of it, into it. Yep. Put it in like that. Skills.
Careful.
Yeah.
Where's that? Green
Wow. We did, because we cemented it in, we got the concrete poured down, we have to put some on the ceiling, but what we're going to do is let this set, the cement in there and the piping, make sure everything stays, and then seal up the hole and do the outside as well. And then I'm going to do the gasket and everything.
Might be better to put it out as far as we can, huh?
Yeah. But we have to construct some kind of like strap or something or brace to hold it up. So we're going to do that. Plus, we cannot find the gasket for the seal for the door and the window on it, because this thing's from like the 80s and England, and no one has anything that fits it, so I have to order it online. So I'm not going to finish this today, which upsets me, but what can we do? So
We've got it in place.
Yeah,
It's in place. This is a very simple thing. I got straps that got to come across here, and we're done.
Okay.
This is heavier gauge, and it's made for inside. It won't burn off any outgassing, which this can, which is galvanized. It's a chemical put into the steel to keep it from rusting, but it can off gas. You don't want that in the house.
So yeah, so we are going to, this is just for the stack going out, you know, to the top of the,
You not cooking oil, I was using
broke the bed.
and water or coconut oil and water. And
So it's like 6 o'clock on Sunday, and we're trying to get this video edited and uploaded. So if we're a little late today, I do apologize, but we're trying to get it uploaded in time. We didn't finish everything we wanted this week, but we are going to get back into it and have it done for this next following week. So, oh, Mom, thank you for the boots. And then we will see everybody next Sunday.
Week.
All right, bye.